go for that. And so just tighten this up and back, and the strap underneath. There we go.
Anyone need help?
This is not going to be super tight.
Is it recording?
I can't tell if it's recording.
It should be
Oh
red.
yeah, it's red.
Yeah, it's recording.
Just come on
I'm
over here.
recording you.
Hello, there I am.
You guys can all come this way, please.
Huh? Look at there.
Come on over here and get the glove. I'll start. Show me your hand.
Up over here, guys. Did anyone want to leave anything in the basket?
Yeah, already did.
Oh, you definitely need to try and move him.
Something big.
You got big hands. Go. You want to try the extra large?
Go put your stuff in the outfit.
You have long fingers. Come on over here, everybody. Mostly it's like small. They just need to have a bit. They do run big. But go ahead and first try. There we go. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Really small. Oh, I'm not doing really good at this. I can help with that if you want. Yeah. Okay. So they don't need to be super tight, but they shouldn't be falling off your hands either. Here, I'll get it. So this is
Keep left on right.
yeah, she's got it in a little bit. Yeah, try to try it first. We'll can survive. They tend to run big. Okay. Okay, these are the one. There you go. This one. And everybody feel comfortable with your gloves and everything? You're good? We'll show you how that works in just a second. Oh, did I give you larges? I took them out of the medium size. Sorry. Somebody just put something medium. Oh, wow. Somebody's really. Yeah, sorry. That's why I just grabbed them over there. And there. So once you guys are all set, you can head up.
А как сделать фотографии с этим? Ты знаешь?
Там сверху кнопочка такая. На нее нажал.
Я буду орать, я уже говорю.
Почему?
Потому что я после этого выходит, ты тоже будешь орать.
Я? Никогда.
Я всегда больше всех орала, когда я это делала. Да. У меня просто выходил такой
Виск. Виск это, наверное, когда свинячий виск.
So how you feeling? You guys ever zip line before?
Yes.
Yes. So one yes? No, no? All right. How are you related, friends, or?
We're sisters and his daughters.
Okay. So anybody, now who's done this before? Okay. Well, first you look this way, then you look that way before you cross the street. First left and then left.
Okay.
If you're in England, then you look that way. First you look that way. Wait. I'm confused. I know they do. Look, because so many people look that way and they step out in traffic. So where did you zip line before?
Camp Campbell, I used to work there.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it like a whole zip line course, or is it just like one zip line or a ropes course?
There was a pretty extravagant ropes course that we had on the Redwoods, and then there was one, like the end of it, was one zip line.
Yeah, it's the same. We have that kind of thing here too. We have a high ropes course. So you do all the different challenges.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you zip line.
Travel the Did I tell you how comfortable it is? Modified it, you know, there's every color, everything. Mounted the, he made the camel show, and he had one, and he mounted it onto the van door that it closes into it, kind of like this cup, and then he climbed down here, took up space. When he stopped, and of course, he opens the van door, goes out, the oven, takes up the kitchen. Totally see you doing something like that.
Oh, you have a jacket here. Okay, go ahead and everybody scoot over a little bit. I think we can all fit in the back here.
Alright guys, well, this is our zip line. You guys sign up for it. So all that stuff, that's our deluxe Redwood Canopy tour.
Mhm.
To go on that one, you can just pay Linda and I $20 each cash right now. This is our practice line. It's where we teach you how to zip line 6 feet off the ground rather than 106 feet off the ground, like right off the bat, because you guys can pay attention and are attentive when you're not terrified. Alright, so the first thing I need to teach you is how to use this gear. Do you know how to use any of this climbing gear, trolley gear? No? Alright, so first step, everyone take your left hand, alright, put it on the top trolley. Yeah, put your right hand on the bottom carabiner and just hold it, alright, and then straighten out your arms and then like turn to your left, yeah, and then lean down near your hip and then just let go and yeah, just let go again, yeah. And then never touch it again. That's how you use it. Sorry. We our number one rule around here is anything important, clippy, shiny, please don't touch. Alright, that's our job. We don't want you guys to do any work, so just leave it alone. If you do touch it, I will kick you off my tour. Just kidding. Alright, don't touch it, leave it up to us. Alright? Go ahead and turn your attention to Linda. She'll teach us a few things on how to look good while zip lining.
Yeah, so we'll mess with all this. You don't have to do it. The first thing, step up on the top of these little picnic tables on the opposite side of me. That just makes it really easy to clip you in without a lot of tension on the lines at all. So we'll clip you in. Then you just sit into your harness. Guess what? It holds you. This is made to hold hundreds of pounds. None of you even come close to the limit of what it can hold to. You just need to sit in it, let it hold you up. Because a lot of people will try and hold themselves up. It's way too much work. You want to relax, sit into your harness. I'm going to make any adjustments now to make sure it's not pinching you in any way. It's not going to be super comfortable, but it shouldn't be hurting you either. So sit in your harness. Then we have you put your hands. This is when you can touch the trolley. Up on the top, nice and light here. Do we have any left-handers here? All right-handers, so perfect. You put your left hand first and your right hand on top. So dominant hand always on top. This keeps you directional. You're going to be going down the zip line to mat on the other end, so keep your hands like up just like this. The other thing you want to do is keep your legs crossed in front of you. This is aerodynamic. We call it keeping it classy too, because this looks a lot better than this. And it's a lot easier for Matt to catch you when you're like this and not like this, trying to hug him with your legs. You know, he doesn't, appreciate that. He's an affectionate guy, but that would be kind of going a little too far. So you got to keep your legs crossed like this in front of you, aerodynamic. Hands up on top. Lastly, I'm going to show you why you have that dominant hand on top, and that is we're going to ask you at some point probably to brake a little bit. And when we say brake, we mean just to slow down, not to stop. Most of you probably have a driver's license, I'm not sure about you, but what you're doing is taking your top hand off the trolley, laying it flat like a pancake on the bottom cable and just dragging your palm a little bit. So it's just to take a little edge off your speed. It's not to stop yourself. So just flat hand, bottom cable. Some things to avoid is the top cable, which will work, but it also exposes your wrist to this bottom cable and you could get cable burn. Not fun. The other thing, you can kind of probably figure out why this is not a good place to brake at all. And then the other thing you'll want to do is grab. That's just the natural tendency is to grab the cable. Trying to avoid that. Just nice flat hand. Don't grab. No quesadillas, all quesadillas, no tacos or burritos, okay? flat hand just like this, going down. The last thing is if you start turning, and like you guys with cameras, you're going to want to get your head out so you can actually film something besides your arms. And so you want your head out like this. If you start turning, you just use your wrist, this kind of motion, to get yourself back straight. So that's kind of your steering, just like so. So you want to be out like this, straighten yourself out when you come into the platform. Okay. I think
Any
that's
questions?
everything.
Go ahead. Thanks, Linda. All right. So these zip lines are shaped like a U, so like a pendulum. You'll go downhill, you'll build up some speed, you'll be fastest at the bottom, or you'll naturally slow down coming up the uphill. But most of the time I need you to scrub off a little more speed. So when you come into me in the last 20 to 10 feet, turn to me, I need your attention. If I give you this signal, what do you think you should do?
Slow down.
Slow down, exactly. How do we slow down? Use our brake.
Last right hand.
Right, exactly. If you're coming into me and I see you braking too early, you won't make it all the way to the next platform. So maybe I'll yell at you and say, hey, keep coming, and give you this signal. All right? So if you see this signal, just keep your hands on top of the trolley and keep zipping. All right? And my last signal kind of looks like this. Want me to do it again? Again? One more time? There you go. What do you think that means? You're fine. Exactly. All right? These zip lines are 200, 300, 400 feet long. We don't need to make like awkward eye contact waiting for my signals. All right? You guys came to look at better things in the forest. I only need your attention the last 20 feet. All right? So we have brake, don't brake, and really don't brake. All right? Here's a little demo, guys.
Okay, sit in your harness, hands up on top, nice and light, feet in front of you. Woohoo!
Brake, Linda. Awesome. Give her a hand, got it. So, she waited for my brake signal. Alright, don't start braking until I tell you to. And notice that flat hand, you just drag it along. She comes in very slowly, but she still has momentum to stand up. Alright? When you come in, please stand up to the very top. It makes it very easy for me to unclip you, so maybe on the opposite side. And I bet you're all wondering, what happens when you do not make it in all the way to the platform? Alright? You will look like that. We will all laugh at you. After we're all done laughing, I will yell, grab the cable, alright? So you don't want to roll anywhere else on the zip line. So grab the cable on both sides of the bottom trolley. After you have yourself stopped, turn your back towards the tree that you want to go to. Lean back and reach back as far as you can. Hand over hand, pull yourself in like a cliffhanger. Feel like a secret agent.
I have to do the
Alright, so all 8 of you guys will need to try it out. So for the first lucky volunteer, would like to give it a run.
There we go. Step on up. So Eva, you're going to step up on this side here to me. And then I'll call it right down here. That's okay. This is how you want. And you get to demonstrate for everybody else. Even. Right? So, everything's good. Good and snug. It looks good. So go ahead and sit down. Oh, I think that's good. I don't know. I think they have to wash these or something. It's really hard to move lately. New ones, maybe. Okay. So, now you can go ahead and sit down. Take the second step. That's good. Okay, put your hands up on top. Start turning. Use your wrist to kind of bring yourself back straight. And then show me your right hand. Nice and straight. Flat. Just like that. Perfect. Bottom table. Okay, here you go. Go ahead and put your hand back up. You can see the...
Start braking.
So who's next? Okay, come on up. Charlie? Okay, come on up. Don't forget. Yeah, you have to knock on the door. Here we go, Charlie.
Was it fun?
The one you did with the zip line? Yeah. Well,
So go ahead and
no
sit down.
idea. I don't even know what it's going to look like.
So I'm going to stop you. So yeah,
Is
sit
it going
first.
over the canyon?
There we go. Okay,
Was mine?
perfect.
In
So
January.
turning.
Okay.
Flip back.
No, just from tree to tree.
Okay.
From tree to tree.
Okay, and go ahead and show me your right hand. Just left hand, just like that. Perfect. Here comes Charlie. Okay, who's up next? These kind of random people. Usually everybody goes like in a line. So it's Carlos, right? Yep. So yours is a little different because you have the SoPro. You're not going to be wanting to film your arms.
Because вчера я работала, и было ужасно занято. It was a really good night. Everything worked really well. Оказалось, что это самая занятая ночь. Вот сюда или очень занято, или очень день. Да.
So see,
It's very
if you go
unpredictable.
like this, you're just going to be filming your arms with me. So you're going to want to have your head to the side a little bit. When you're filming, go ahead and cross your legs too. And so your right-handed, so it works perfect. So when you're going down and we'll say break, how will you break? Next that hand, just like that, perfect. Go ahead and take that back. And this is so